Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Kellogg, and I'm here today on behalf of the CIOOS Communications Committee to explain what's new with CIOOS since MEOPAR last met. CIOOS, for those of you who don't know, is Canada's integrated ocean observing system, and we work regionally across the country to bring data together to meet national standards and make nationally and internationally visible. Since February, we've added 129 more data sets, including major data sets such as the Bedford Institute of Oceanography's Atlantic Zone Monitoring Program since 1995 to present. We know those data go back even farther, and we're working to get those data in currently. We have over 9.5 terabytes of data available on CIOOS, and we hope that you will come by to take a look and see what we have to offer. We've added 20 new partner organizations in the last couple of months, 2 new data applications, and we've expanded our essential ocean variables in alignment with the global ocean observing system, including biological data. To get data out of CIOOS, you're going to use one of 3 exploration tools. The first is the Data Explorer. This is a new tool since you last heard from us, and it's one that we're really quite proud of. You can search by time, space, date, variable, or the data set, or the organization, or the platform even, so that you can find just the data that you need. Once you have found the data, you can download those data directly to your inbox with a CSV file. The asset map and the data catalog are also tools that can search through all of CIOOS data holdings and find those data that might be available only in PDF. The Data Explorer recently underwent some improvements. If you haven't checked it out in the past couple of weeks, I encourage you to go back and take a look. There's some new features. Some of those include being able to highlight a particular data set and see exactly where the observations were made, being able to search by platform, and we have applied some quick filters for you. So if you only want to find data in the last 30 days, for instance, you can do that with a click of a button. Once you have found a data set, you can go ahead and take a look at it and get a preview on either a table or a plot. This will show you the last 1,000 rows of the data, so you can make sure that it's what it is that meets your needs. Once you have found data sets that meet your needs, we've increased the limits for download via CSV. This means that instead of having a 100 megabyte limit, you're now up to a gigabyte per data set. So you can get up to 20 gigabytes if you have 20 different data sets that you're interested in. For those data sets that are larger than a gigabyte, you'll still need to download those via ERDDAP. ERDDAP is a wonderful tool that's behind all of CIOOS, but it's not necessarily the easiest. So if you're not an ERDDAP whiz, we've developed an ERDDAP training video available on our YouTube page. To get data in, we're looking again at all GOOS EOVs, which means from biogeochemical to interdisciplinary, physical to ecosystem based. We've got lots of data that we're accepting, and if you have open data, please reach out to us and let us help you make it available for all. Along the way, you'll use our metadata entry tool, which is a tool that helps make sure that all of the metadata are complete, and it also assists in the translation process. All CIOOS data are striving to be findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. Interoperability is a key one because it ends up saving the end user an awful lot of time. Interoperability means solving those problems of inconsistent naming, inconsistent units, things that would end up being a headache for the end user to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges when looking at their data. Here's an example of that data transformation. CIOOS uses climate and forecast naming conventions, which have been widely adopted around the globe. We also use conventions for times and locations, as you can see here. These are some of the transformations that need to happen before data are successfully ingested into CIOOS. What's next? We're looking to improve our metadata. We want to control our vocabulary a little bit more. This will help in finding data sets on down the road. We're expanding our ability to link to external repositories, and we're creating direct object identifiers for those publication needs. We're also investigating how to put in indigenous data tags to help support the traditional ecological knowledge that some of our users are wanting to supply us with. CIOOS is ultimately here for you. So we have lots of data from lots of different sources. We're trying our best to make it easier to get data in and data out, but we can only be as successful as you help us be. So please let us know what it is that you'd like to see, and we'll make it possible or put it into our priorities list at the very least. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you online.